Flaps are up.
Too slow. Too slow.
And a lot of right rudder.
Caution.
Yeah, a lot better.
Too slow.
And rotate at your rotation speed. 10 degrees nose up. There you go. Yeah, very well done.
This is 758, Paul sets on the go, make right down departure to the northwest, runway 17, clear for takeoff. 17, clear for takeoff, right downwind departure, 758.
What I did that time with the power, I went between 1200 if we were too high,
right,
and 1500 for normal. So that kind of gives you an idea. If you keep it in that range, it'll be a little easier to control your airspeed.
Okay.
So you want to try this one on your own, or do you want me to do the power again? It's up to you.
I'm going to try it on my own.
Okay, good. All right. Do you know that the turnout is 300 feet below the pattern, which would be
1,000.
1,000 feet, yeah. Uh, 1,300 is just a reminder. Looks like we're pretty lucky today. Not a lot of people in the pattern. They got scared off by the morning clouds.
Yeah.
Good. And we're clear on the right. A nice right rudder. Remember, when you turn to the right, it takes more right rudder because the airplane's wanting to turn the other way. The laws of physics with the engine rotation. Trying to get nice coordinated flight. And you're almost at pattern altitude. That was pretty quick.
Okay.
Now you can go to line 3, which is your 90 knots. Start your turn. Every time we're trying to turn so that we're lined up with that bay.
Okay.
This is about the right distance from the runway. So if you kind of look at where the runway is now, that's kind of what you want to put in your mind. That's the right distance laterally.
Okay.
And now to keep that distance, we want a track of 355, so we're not going left or right.
Right. 3.
And the wind is still about 7 knots from there. Remember, that's your track, and the heading will be a little different. The heading is going to be crabbed into the wind a little bit.
Okay.
By changing your heading, you change your track to keep your track where you want it. Perfect, 350. It's altitude. All right.
All right.
Let's see how much you can remember on your own there.
Yes, sir.
And just let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
And I don't see any traffic. Good. Pre-landing checks.
Pre-landing checks are...
gas on both.
Gas on both.
Mixture rich.
Mixture rich.
Lights on.
Lights
Good.
on.
Good. Perfect.
Okay.
This is 0 Papa Lima, runway 17, clear touch and go.
0 Papa Lima, clear, touch and go.
And no traffic, which is good. We're on base leg. I'll do our base items. Yeah, 20, confirmed. Slightly high. Not too bad, just a little bit high. When you're too high, you usually do 1200 to help bring it down. 1200. We have a little too much power and we're kind of high.
Tacoma Tower, 859 Juliet Tango, holding short 17.
Cessna 859 Juliet Tango, Tacoma Tower, hold short, runway 17.
Holding short 17, 859 Juliet Tango.
65, 65. I got the airplane?
Okay.
Good. That was a little better. You started a little bit high, but you recovered real well.
Check AOA. Check AOA. Caution. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow.
You got the airplane.
High airplane, flaps up. Firm flaps are up.
Good, firm flaps are up. Good.
Caution.
Right
Full
on
power.
the line. Yeah.
Check AOA.
Rotate.
I'll give you a tip on this next one. When we turn base to final, try to be at 800 feet.
Energy Tango,
Okay.
runway 17.
And that will help you.
All right.
It's a number I've memorized, but it just might help you to get the right sight picture.
All right.
So on the base, try to get down to 800 by the time you turn final.
Okay.
Gives you about 500 feet above the ground.
All right.
That may help. Our engine is too powerful. We're putting out too much energy. I guess it's better than too little energy.
Yeah.
Clear, no traffic ahead. Day at the airport. We can make this next one the last one because I know you got to go by 2.
Yeah.
So. Work out.
There's right.
Yeah, clear on the right.
Tower RV 14 Zulu Papa approaching Purdy Bridge inbound for landing with X-ray.
RV 14 Zulu Papa Tacoma Tower, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles northwest bound Cessna indicating 2,900.
14 Zulu Papa. I got him on ADSP, I don't have him visually yet.
RV 4 Zulu Papa, roger. Make straight in runway 17, report Gig Harbor.
Straight in runway 17, report Gig Harbor 14 Zulu Papa.
Cessna 758, traffic heading to your left 2 miles in RV southeast bound indicating 2,700.
758 looking.
0 Papa Lima request full stop.
This is 0 Papa Lima, roger.
No one ahead of us, that's good news.
Yep.
This is Energy Tango, contact CL departure.
Approaching departure, 9 Juliet Tango.
RV 4 Zulu Papa for previous traffic, no factor.
4 Zulu Papa, thanks.
This is 758, previous traffic, no factor.
No factor, 758.
I think, just on the linear side picture, I think I'm a little too close to the runway.
You're right.
Okay.
You can maybe put 10 or 20 degrees the other way.
All right.
That's probably the wind is part of
This
that.
is 0 Papa Lima, runway 17, clear to land.
Land 170 Papa Lima. Go ahead and say that.
So what'd you say?
Clear to land 170 Papa Lima.
Light flight 50, 15 miles west, southwest, inbound for Tacoma General.
This is 0 Papa Lima, runway 17, clear to land.
0 Papa Lima, clear to land 17.
Light flight 50, Tacoma Tower, transition approved at or above 2,000, altimeter 2980.
2980 at or above 2,000.
This is all messed up. My pattern's bad.
Oh, okay, no problem. We can save it.
All right.
So you start your turn to the right. Let's aim for about 1,000 feet. So descend to 1,000 feet.
Okay.
This is 0 Papa Lima, start your base.
0 Papa Lima, we'll go.
RV4 Zulu Papa, number 2, following
degrees
Cessna,
left.
approaching right base, runway 17, clear to land.
Power back, please.
RV 14 Zulu
1500.
Papa, number 2.
70, right? 70. You can pull the power back to 1,200.
Pull the power back to 1,200.
We're a little too high, yeah. 1,200, please. Power needs to come back to 1,200. And I'll give us a little bit better descent rate. So 65, that should do it, yeah. And then once we get one red light, we can put in 50 RPM.
How much RPM?
Once we get one red light,
Right.
we can put in 1,500 RPM.
Okay.
Normal. But right now we're intentionally doing less because we want to go down.
Right.
Slope 65. Okay, put the power in for normal, 1,500. Slowly, that's too fast. Nice and slow, yeah. 1,500. There you go. And remember, when you put power in, you have to change the pitch, right?
Right.
Pitch needs to come up for 65. And 1,600 RPM, a little bit more, 100 more RPM. 65, please. 65. 1,600 RPM. Okay, good job. I got the controls. A little bit of crosswind there. Now hold
Check
it off as long as we
AOA.
can. Hold it off. Hold it off.
Caution,
Hold it off.
too slow.
You got the controls?
I have the
And
controls.
we're stopping. We're going to exit at the...
Right.
Too slow. Too slow.
I'll have your ground ready for you.
Okay.
Now you may say monitor, or you may say start braking, though. We need to start braking, otherwise we're going to...
Okay.
Nose should come up. Whenever you're braking,
Right.
you bring the nose up to help. And off with the Alpha 2. Good. All right, not much wind.
This is 0 Papa Lima, contact ground.
0 Papa Lima, contact ground.
Keep rolling, though. You need to roll across those lines, and then we'll do our checklist.
Okay.
Important to get off the runway as soon as possible.
Right.
Then once we pass, our tail passes these lines, we can stop and do our after lane checklist.
Okay.
Stop right here. Right where my finger is, that's the after.
Okay. Flaps up. Mixture as required.
Fingers out. Good.
Lights. See light off.
Everything off except the beacon.
Probe light off.
There you go.
Beacon on. That's where I'm at. Landing. Okay.
Okay, 0 Papa Lima is ready for taxi to Pepco.
Success 520 Papa Lima to come ground, taxi to Pasco, Alpha Bravo 3.
Alpha Bravo 3, Pepco, 0 Papa Lima. Right, so you give us Bravo 3. So
Okay.
a little bit to the left here.
Okay.
And we look left and right to make sure we're clear.
Right. The transponder's 1200.
Good. We're predicting we'll need...
Ground, RV 140 Papa on Alpha 2 requesting Alpha